Welcome to another show of It's Not Just Football, because it's really not just football. And today is very special because we finally have the perspective of a lady. And our guest today is Fentse or what should I call it? What?
Fentse.
Fentse.
Yep.
Is it short for something like?
No, it's Fentse or Fentse.
No, when I think about fence, I think of like jumping the fence, like.
Wow. Actually, speaking of fence, Fentse means to overcome,
Oh, snap.
to conquer.
Funny how. What language is that?
It's Tswana, Fentse.
Tswana, Fentse. And it means to overcome.
Yes, to conquer.
And now I'm saying in English to jump over the fence. Funny, jumping over the fence, conquer, overcome. But anyways, yeah, welcome to the show, Fence.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, now let me start with the banter on the get-go, man. I see you brought that boy yellow.
Yes.
Yellow. Like Kaiser Chiefs, like, I'm a big rival of you guys. I think I already told you that I'm a Morocco Swallows supporter. And I remember early on in this year, before the football season started, it was the MTN 8. We were playing against, Orlando Pirates, and you were playing against Sundowns. And I remember that day, you were like, I'm only going to talk after the game. And, the end of the game came and you didn't say anything. So I was waiting. Till today, I'm waiting for you to talk. So what happened?
What happened? I was celebrating my team.
Celebrating your loss?
Yes, it's my team at the end of the day.
Okay, no.
So we win together, we lose together. It's my team.
And you see, now that you mentioned that you win together, you lose together.
Yeah.
Like, I want to talk about women in football or women and football.
Okay.
So, like, with you, did you start like at a young age, or what really influenced you? Like, what was it a thing of, oh no, I see my father watching football, I see my brother watching football, oh uncle, well, like what was it? Oh, did you have a crush on someone at school and then you're like, ooh, mang, I like you, so I'm gonna start watching football from now on. What got you into this game now?
Wow. Okay.
Yo, it was definitely a crush. Look at that facial expression, people. Like, this is crazy. She's turning pink up in here.
Okay, wow. All right. No, man, football. Okay, fine. I grew up with boys, firstly. And, yeah, went to high school. No, primary. Started in primary.
Yeah, I was about to say.
When all the girls were playing netball, and I wanted to play soccer with the boys.
Really?
Yeah.
You wanted to play with them, not because you saw a crush.
No, because I wanted to play with, back then, who was it? Your Fredericks and your Arthur Zwane. No, man, those no. So, yeah. And then that's how it happened.
Yeah.
And then, I just started going to the stadium, and yeah, the rest is history.
What age was that, though, if I may ask?
Let's just say...
Like, where you realized that, okay, no, this sport, I really fucks with this. You like this.
I think that was 2008.
2008.
That was the first time I went to a soccer stadium. So yeah, I remember it was FNB Stadium, Chiefs and Pirates.
Yeah, you really went to the...
It was a derby.
Yeah, derby.
Yes.
Who is derby?
It was a derby, man. Both Soweto teams were playing.
No, I'm joking. And how did that match go, though? Like, the experience, the atmosphere, everything. Because, I want to know I want to really find out from a female side of things. Like you said, you went to the Soweto derby. Do you feel the atmosphere the same way men do? Because, us guys can get so rowdy when we're in the crowd there. Like when I was at the stadium, I remember also like when I watched the Pirates play against, I think, Bloemfontein Celtics, people were lighting up a joint there, we're inhaling all the fumes and, we're jumping, pouring water on people. So is it the same thing with women? Do you get that aggressive? It's the same thing with
women. I mean, you can't go to a soccer stadium to slay, let's be honest.
What? I've seen a lot of videos.
Yeah, unless if you're sitting in the VIP area, but that's not where I want to be. I want to be in between everybody where we sing, we dance, we throw people with things, and it's crazy.
You're a hooligan, Mos.
And when the other team is about to score, we sing Bobo Valega. When Chiefs is scoring, it's Bobo Vulega. So, yeah.
Yay! Damn,
not?
it's even my first time hearing that expression.
Yes.
May I not show me your number?
Yeah, we're singing.
Jeez, that's crazy.
It's a vibe. You become ratchet.
So, anyways, like growing up, you said that you'd want to play with the boys as well.
Yeah.
So, like, were there as much girls in your school, primary school, who also wanted to play football as much as you did? Because I know, like, when I was in primary school, I remember quite well. I was like in grade 6, grade 7. First in grade 6, there was this girl. Her name was Fortunate. She was always playing with us. And then grade 7, she started the football team at our school by speaking to the different teachers and all that. So, you know, she organized a game with the first team or the under 13s playing against the male under 13s. And she made so much inroads. So, like, was it also a similar situation, like where in the school that you were in, or people were just like, get out of here, Fence. We're not trying to play this sport.
Okay, so primary it wasn't that much,
Yeah.
but then I got to high school, and then high school there weren't any soccer teams. So there was this white friend of mine, and she contacted Zola 7.
Oh,
Yes, and then Zola 7 started our female soccer team.
you guys were on TV?
Yes.
Damn!
Zola 7 started our female soccer team, and he sponsored us, and that's how the soccer started. And yeah, that's how we started soccer in our school.
Until you guys finished high school?
Until we finished high school, and it's still there now.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
and
that's how it
the type
started.
of roles we actually want to see more in female football. You know, it's quite hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't watch a lot of female football, even though I do want there to be more of progress to be done in the female game. But then, like, you know, I think part of me is expecting the same hype to happen as it is with men. So,
Okay.
like, how the way that your friend did it by contacting Zola 7 or Zola, and you know, and for there to still be a football female squad there, like, that's the image we want to see in the female game. So, like, how do you continue with that exact same energy even once you're out of your high school? Because I'm sure you were still interested in playing, like, even after high school and shit, unless you stopped.
No, okay, well, I did stop, obviously, because I moved. It was in Kezina. But the problem...
They play football in Kezina.
Yes, in Kezina.
Pretoria.
It's a worse school that started the soccer team.
Damn.
The lady
For you
that
people
contacted
that don't
Zola...
know Kezina, it's very... Okay, in South Africa, it's very white. So we're not expecting a lot of white people to play a lot of football. But yeah, sorry, you're saying.
So yeah, the lady that contacted Zola is Afrikaans.
Damn, man, she likes football.
She likes football.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, I mean, okay. I think the challenges came in when in schools. The problem is that many schools we only have netball for girls and we have soccer for boys. Same as rugby, there are girls who wants to play rugby, but only have rugby for boys and not for girls. So even if there's that one school that has a soccer team, they might just practice and play against each other. Because the challenge is there are not many schools
I think that's good
who
now.
actually have a soccer team.
How many games did you guys play per season? Or in a year?
I think we only played 3, but we enjoyed it because it's something that we wanted to do. So even if we're just practicing and playing against each other, wearing your soccer gear,
How serious did you take it?
we were happy.
How serious did you take it? Because, you know, there's a difference between just wanting to play for the joy of just playing because you're kicking a ball, and there's that wanting to play of, okay, no, guys, no, even though it's these 3 games, but today we have to win, because there is, you know, that couple of people in the team that want to take it to a professional level. So how serious did you take it, like, when you guys were...
It was kind of serious, actually. It was kind of serious because there's this one time we played against some UNISA team, but they were older, obviously. So we had to have an open team.
Yeah.
So we played against UNISA, and it was crazy. Parents came to support, like, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
It was like our own derby in high school. It was very crazy. The boys were cheerleaders. But yeah, it was good. Because, I mean, they always come with these songs that they sing and stuff like that. Something that we can't do on our own. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's yeah. There are many girls who want to play soccer, but I feel some of them just don't have the opportunity to do so because they're exposed to netball and tennis, athletics, and yeah.
May I ask, are you a mother?
Yes, I'm a mother of one daughter. She's 2. Yeah, she's 2.
Would you encourage her to play football or netball?
Whatever she's passionate in.
Whatever
if
she's
she
passionate
wants to
about.
do soccer, I'll support her. If she wants to play netball,
But
I'll
looking
support
at
her.
how passionate you are about the game, I'm sure like part of you is like, oh yes, she is playing football.
A part of me just wants her to support Kaizer Chiefs.
She's
Let's be honest. She just has to support
she's going
Kaizer
to be
Chiefs
very
and then
miserable.
we'll be fine. No, she'll be fine. She'll be perfect. She will be perfect.
What number were you guys last season, by the way?
Yeah, so you were saying
But yeah, so like me, I don't have a daughter. I've got a son, but like if I were to have a daughter, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm passionate about the game. Also, I would secretly, I don't know, like force her or secretly draw her into like playing football.
To play football.
You know, at home, you come back home, you have a ball, you kick it to her, you see how she, and then the older she gets, it's going to kind of be part of her, I don't know, psyche, and then she's going to grow like, oh, Dad, I want to play football. Because, that's what I'm currently doing with my son right now. But yeah, so with the thing of being a mother and having a daughter, like, how would you take it if she came to you with her own decision? Oh no, Mom, I wanna be a footballer. How will you put in that effort that other parents do with their sons? Of okay, no, like you take her to practice, pay for her trips to go to all these different tournaments, like buying her football boots, like.
Okay, I would support her emotionally, financially. I would support her.
Yeah.
And then I also think it shouldn't just be soccer at the end of the day. It also has to be academic. Let's be honest.
Damn,
Let's be honest.
There's always that element actually
Anything.
with African.
So yeah, I'm not gonna say don't play soccer because you have to become a lawyer or a doctor or whatever. So she can still do the soccer. I'll support her 110%. But then in return, she has to also do well in the academics. So
you're planning for her for life after football?
Yes, anything can happen. I mean, we have a lot of soccer stars. What happened to them now? They used to be the it guys back then, and they didn't get a team. Their contracts were not renewed. Where are they now? Nobody knows of them anymore.
Damn.
So
and you don't want that for your
you don't want that. So I think she needs a backup plan.
No, very true.
Yeah.
What if her backup plan is to still be a part of football, like going into journalism, but football journalism?
As long as it pays the bills, I'm good.
Oh, basically just be sustainable.
Yeah, she needs to be sustainable, yes. So even if she went, like she was to study journalism, sport management or finances in sport, whatever it is, it's fine.
Because I've seen a problem with, okay, let me start off first in our continent, our country. I see, like you're saying, you would want your daughter to have something to fall back on. And that's already currently what's happening with our female football team in South Africa.
Yeah.
A lot of them are not really professional football players. They are semi-professional. Because if they were fully professional, that was just going to be their only job. But a lot of them are, they play football and they still have school on the side that they're still doing. They're still doing, I think, being a nurse. A lot of them are still, they still have all that. But we need to do more for all these ladies in our continent, in our country that do want to take it to a professional level. And I see that the only way that they can take it professional is if they move abroad, because I see a lot of women in Europe are taking this thing very professional. So, like, your point of view, like, if she was, like, to go abroad and make it a professional thing, this is a day in, day out job.
Okay, I'd obviously hate to part with her, but obviously I have to, because it's her passion, you know. But I feel like in South Africa, as you say, that we're not really exposed to such challenge, to such opportunities.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, I as a lady can go to the soccer game and support Kaizer Chiefs or whatever. But for you guys, have you ever attended a female match?
That's painful to think of.
You see,
And
so it needs to start somewhere. If we can buy a soccer jersey and wear soccer kit and support males playing, you guys need to start doing the same thing. You need to support
Very
us when we play games.
Very true.
Because I mean, if Banyana plays, the stadium is empty. But if you play and then tickets are sold out.
Funny thing, I might be wrong, but recently it seems like Banyana are more successful than the Bafana team. They won a trophy not too long ago. I forgot what it was called. But then if you look at the past 10 years with the Bafana squad, they haven't won anything. But we don't even have to go back 5 years for the female football squad to see when last they won a title, because they did it within this past year. And you're saying men going to a football game, we normally go to the games to support men like that, but zero at a female. So in situations like that, when it's a football game, is it female supporters that are mostly at the crowd, or is it male spectators
I would say lately it's females.
that are at female games?
Yeah.
It feels a bit unfair though, because it's like, okay, no, female team must be supported by the females, and then the male team must be supported by men and female. That's.
But I think that the problem also lies with how they're marketing the whole Banyana.
Yes.
Because even now the trophy you're talking about, I mean, how many people know of that trophy?
Not a lot.
But I mean, Bafana lost in 2010. Everybody knows that.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Banyana won not so long ago,
Yeah.
but only a few people know of it. Even if they're playing a game, I mean, you'd hardly hear that buy a ticket FNB or Loftus or wherever Banyana is playing. It hardly happens. So I think the management is herself. She needs to do something.
I think it's also like sponsorships. You know, as much as the female international squad falls under the same organization as the male squad, but they don't have that much sponsors for female. You know, I mentioned in one of the podcasts before this, Lionel Messi had enough money to sponsor the whole of the 2019 female World Cup. Like that's crazy. And if you look at the female national squads that were performing there, a lot of them perform better than the male national squad. For example, I already said the Banyana.
Yes.
And then there's a Japanese female squad. They actually won the World Cup in 2015. That's actually when I started watching female football. Sorry for how bad it sounds, but I was watching it because, you know, I'm watching ladies, you know. And secondly, I wanted to see, how do ladies perform? So the American national squad has also won the World Cup. The male national squad hasn't. So, that's the sad reality, that even if the women do perform better, they're still not going to get a look in, even with sponsors.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. Something needs to happen.
What?
We need to start somewhere. I mean, I feel if Banyana could maybe like have smaller teams like your Kaizer Chiefs, your Pirates, and your Sundowns, whatever, formulate their own league.
Yes.
You know, we could maybe it could be a good start.
Yes.
Not only because now I think it's one of those cases whereby Banyana is playing in Germany, they're playing in Japan. As much as we would like to support them, but then it now means that we have to go to Japan. Do you understand? But yeah, that's my opinion.
I think viewing rights or viewers' rights is something that can also help, because, like you said, they can be playing abroad like that, but now they won't televise it even on our own tellies.
Yes,
so.
yes.
If they can have viewing rights for female football, like, oh no, Banyana is playing in Germany today, Let us play it on SuperSport 3.
Yes.
Prioritize on that because it's something major happening. So they should do that. You know, you're busy saying the influences on you with football was you grew up around men. I also, like I already mentioned long ago, that I was influenced by my older brother. But another influence on me was one of my older sisters. She was a footballer. She got into
Wow.
university because of playing football.
Wow.
So that's how good she was. She even almost made national squad. It's just that she now took that advantage of, oh no, I'm in university. They're paying for her studies via football. So she decided to just let it go. But she was really that good. And you know, I want men to also have that type of, you know, I don't know, story, a background story that you don't really have to look to a man to be influenced to what you want to do.
To be a football, true.
So, yeah, like, and everything that you've been saying, like, there's not a lot of women saying the same things that you are saying.
Because it's believed, unfortunately, that when you're too much into soccer,
Yeah.
and then you classify it as a lesbian,
Ah.
a tomboy.
Yes.
Do you understand? So even when I think if
Did you grow up as a tomboy?
No, I didn't. I did not. I was straight.
I can
was
see,
straight.
yeah, you got your girly girl nails and stuff.
Yes. And I was that girl. Those girls in high school. I used to have my long nails, and I was always in trouble for not cutting my nails.
Yeah.
So you can imagine. But then anyway, that being said, yeah. So even parents, they need to understand that soccer can also be feminine. Because now there's this thing: if you play soccer, my daughter's a lesbian or tomboy, whatsoever. So yeah, I think it also needs to start with the parents. They need to support their kids.
You know, there's something I shouldn't say I disagree with, but a lot of girls, like growing up, like you mentioned, a lot of them tend to think that just because they play in football, they should walk like a man. They should have an appearance of a man. So they won't do the same thing you did, like having the long nails. They won't play with the long hair. They would cut their hair, brush cut like how men do. And then that continues until they become professional older ladies. And then you'll see that Banyana or the, I don't know, Congolese football team look like men. So, like, I feel that if she is a girly girl, she should continue being a girly girl. Like, it shouldn't be illegal for ladies to be playing on the pitch with painted nail polish or lipstick, because they are ladies and they're bringing a female element to the game.
Okay, now here, but I don't think you'd want to play soccer with lipstick on.
I've seen it actually.
Wow.
The Brazilian captain, Marta, number 10, she wears red lipstick, and they asked her in the interview, so why do you play with lipstick? And then her simple answer is like, because I'm a lady.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. I think maybe if we start to support our female teams, recognize them for being female,
Yes,
they're not going to try as hard to be male, because male are being recognized. So maybe if we also conduct ourselves as male, then only then would be recognized. So maybe if recognition starts from an earlier stage, we'd still be fine.
yes, very true. Like for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like I already said, I was watching it to see, hey, potential girlfriend, hey.
Do you see?
So I would look for the one that looks more like a girly girl. Because this one's like, I'm an hey, brush cut, hey, no.
Yeah, so yeah, I think, but then yeah, I think if the marketing goes well, the support goes well. I mean,
Yes.
can you imagine if I were not to take my daughter to soccer practice, and she's wearing her dress and she gets to the stadium, she wears her short and she plays. When she's done, we go, we play, we eat ice cream, we do girly stuff. So she can play netball and still enjoy, soccer, and still enjoy being a girl. Then it's soccer, and then when you get home, now you also have to play soccer with the boys, and you're not a girl. Let's forget about the girly part, you understand? So I feel that they need to be girls as much as they play. I wouldn't want to say a male team. I mean a male sport, but then that's how it's classified.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Because men should stick to being men, like how we do on the pitch, and women should be as much womanly as they want, whether they are lesbian, whether they are tomboys, but still enjoy being a lady. Because I've seen that they don't really consider women in the sense of when they get pregnant. So now, like, when a female player gets pregnant, they almost kind of lose their contract with the football club that they play with, because they're not playing for 9 months, and then even after the 9 months, there's still that recovery. And how do you think they should like treat that? Because for me, it's a thing of mala people, you're being unfair to these ladies, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think they need to really sit down and draft this contract. But then again, as I say, they should have smaller teams so that in the incident where one player is now pregnant or whatsoever,
Yes.
they know that they have a lot of players that they can use. At this moment, they don't really have enough players, you know.
Yeah.
We have our standard players, Bodlamini and those ones.
And
that
she's
are playing.
retired.
Yeah, she's retired. And that's it. So we need to have more players. I mean, look at Bafana. If one is injured, we already have 5 options that we
Yes,
have, if not
for
more than
one
5.
position.
You understand? So for Banyana, if one is injured, it's an issue.
Don't you think women are discouraged already?
They are, because I mean, being pregnant is part of being female.
Yeah.
So if my job is not going to allow me to be pregnant, it simply means that it's taking away that dignity of being a woman
Yes.
from me. So I feel that the contract needs to be revised,
Yeah.
and the marketing needs to allow people, more players,
Yes.
to come and trial, or more female soccer teams
Yeah.
to be built. Then I think we'll get somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's nah, Fentse. I enjoy this talk. You told me something. I hope I taught you something.
No, you didn't. Actually, when are you going to support a female team? Banyana.
I do try by all means. Okay, I'm not. Let me not lie. I don't try by all means. For me, it's a thing of okay. If they do show it, then that's where I will play. But you won't see me looking for female football, and that's unfortunately the unfair part of my way of thinking. But I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to female FIFA World Cup, I do watch it. I watched the one. Was it this year or damn it, I'm exposing myself. But yeah, no, I do support. I support the Liverpool female squad, even though I don't watch the games. I support the Juventus female squad, even though I don't watch.
I hear you.
support
I hear
Banyana, even though I
hear
didn't
you.
watch. But
Okay.
I need to change. I need to
Yeah,
change.
you need to. I think everybody needs to change. We need to start paying more attention.
Wait, when are you going to watch the female football?
When am I going
Because-
to watch the
'cause
female-
you attend all these games and you're watching the males play.
I do watch. I mean, how do you think, like, okay, how many people know that there's a Dlamini in the soccer team?
Please invite me.
Do they even know the captain of Banyana? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, true.
But then tell them about Kune. They'll tell you, nah, he did that, he did
Yes,
that.
yes.
Ask them about Jimmy Tao or whoever. They'll tell
Yeah,
you things that
true.
those people did. But there's not even one female soccer player that they know. You get what I'm saying? So I feel that, no, we also need to pay attention to the female soccer. I mean, we can't just come to your team, to your games.
Yeah.
You need to start coming to our games.
No, please invite me whenever you hear that there's
I will.
there's a game happening. I want to go through.
Yes, we have
Yeah,
to.
no, people,
We have
please
to.
tell us how you want to, I don't know, change the game and all that, because, we really need to do something for these ladies, honestly. But yeah, no, thanks a lot for coming to the show. I mean, like, how do people get a hold of you on your socials? Like, are you on TikTok, Facebook?
Thanks for the invite. Yes, I'm on Facebook.
How can they get a hold?
Fentse Mahlomuza.
Yeah?
Fentse
Mahlomuza.
Mahlomuza.
Oh, okay.
On
okay.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. My job doesn't really allow me to be
So
on
just,
many
so just
social
on
platforms.
Facebook.
So yeah, just
Aight.
on Facebook.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Nah, I wanna close it off with a closing quote that I saw from a female footballer. Her name is Alex Morgan. She says, give a man a woman that plays or watch football and the man is sorted for life. So yeah, that real talk. But yeah, I also want to give a shout out to the people that made this possible, Anti-Dope, thanks for everything. But yeah, man, that was another episode of It's Not Just Football, because it's really not just football. Booyah!
Pussy for life.
Oh my gosh. Peace.